Star Wars Shatterpoint is a new miniatures game made by Asmodee and Atomic Mass Games. They were kind enough to send us the core box and a couple extra squad packs, and we kind of got obsessed with it here at the office. I've been collecting and building every squad that's come out since. It's a game where action is constantly happening. It feels very cinematic, and there's a lot of elevation rules, which means that it plays very well with our terrain. For this game, we're going to be playing on our Aranthor Mountains Reforged bundle from our Wildlands Reforged GameFound campaign. We're building it out on the Shatterpoint standard 3x3 footprint, using 9 of our forest battle boards for the base layer. Then we're also going to be mixing in the terrain from the Shatterpoint core set to give us more levels to work with. While I build it out, I thought we would do a quick breakdown of the rules. I'm just going to go over the very basics of what you can expect to see so we can get right to the action. But if you do want to hear about the rules in depth, Krabok has a great in-depth starter guide that I highly recommend, and his channel is full of a ton of other educational Shatterpoint content. First off, in Shatterpoint, each player will be controlling 2 squads, and each squad is made up of 3 units: a primary unit, a secondary unit, and a supporting unit. Every unit has very specific and personalized abilities that match their character, and most of the strategy of Shatterpoint is using these abilities together to try and gain the upper hand. The players take turns drawing cards to see which of their units is going to go, and if they draw the Shatterpoint card, they can use it on any unit so that it'll be able to be activated twice for that round. On their activation, each unit can get 2 actions. Usually one of these will be a move action, and then they have the other one free to attack or take cover or use an ability. The combat is also pretty interesting. Basically, the attacker and the defender will both have a set amount of attack dice or defense dice based on the situation. The defender is trying to roll as many blocks as they can, and the attacker is trying to roll as many strikes and unblockable criticals as they can. They can also roll expertise, which will modify their result based on the character that they're using. If the attacker has any successes left at the end of it, they get to move a number of spaces along their personalized combat tree equal to the amount of successes they have, and deal that much damage and effects. However, you don't win the game by killing your enemies, although it helps. You win by controlling objectives. The layout of the objectives is decided by the mission card that we use. Here we're using the mission card that came in the core box. And which objectives are active will depend on the struggle card that is pulled. They'll be trying to score enough points to move the struggle token on the middle of the struggle tracker over to their side of the board. If they get it over far enough that it reaches their momentum tokens, which they can get more of by wounding enemies or completing some other special circumstances, they win that struggle. When a struggle is won, they'll draw the next struggle card, reset the objectives, and keep going. The first player to win 2 struggles wins the game. We'll explain some more specific rules as they come up over the course of the game, but for now, let's meet the players and their squads.
Cool. So my first squad that I want to talk about is the Count Dooku with Jango Fett and the Magna Guards. I love this squad so much. There's a lot of great synergy here. Dooku as a primary. If you've attacked somebody else, one of his allies, and that you get no strikes, he'll just walk up and make an attack.
I really love with the Magna Guards, they have some abilities that help like move with opponents as well as like draw attention, which is a super effective one and just like really on theme for them as bodyguards.
And then Jango is just my favorite secondary. Like, he's so good. He's got the not so fast thing where like for a force point you get to attack an enemy at the start of their activation. And it's not defendable. It's just you're just rolling 5 attack dice, and for every crit or strike, it's just a damage. That's my Dooku squad, and I'm just like super jazzed to play it.
As like a thematic counter. Oh yeah, I've got Obi-Wan as the first squad I'm running. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi as the primary, Commander Cody secondary, and the 212th. Troopers in general are great at getting in cover. And Obi-Wan helps like make that more effective. He has an ability that 1 makes the hunker tokens for cover more effective, and 2, any of my units that have hunker can get rid of those to heal. So yeah, hoping that can keep my team on the board a little more.
And then the cover fire. The cover fire from the clone troopers.
Both of my troopers, I'll get to them later. But both of my troopers have suppressing fire. And these guys give pinned, I believe. Which is,
I hate that so much. I love moving.
The first game we played, I had some Mandalorians, and I'm gonna miss their movement abilities.
Yeah.
It is nice because these guys have some movement options, but like, man, movement is it just feels really good. If anyone watching is familiar with Age of Sigmar, because I have started playing some Warhammer, and the army I run in that is the Caradron Overlords. I have most of my army in a ship that can travel all the way across the board. Actually, I'm playing a different game than that.
My second squad is very similar to Obi-Wan's in that I have a Anakin primary, a Commander Rex a secondary, and then the 501st Troopers. Rex has a thing where when he activates, he gets to have somebody else in his troop also gets a movement. And when they move in that way, they gain a hunker token. And then if somebody gains a hunker token, he can then also heal them. So it's this really awesome synergy in that way. But Anakin is in some ways like Jago in my star, terrifying. He's terrifying. He has the 8 attack when you flip to his form 5, and that is just a heavy damage tree. So if you're really just trying to get in there and give somebody just a whack, and then you're out. And then he also has the force ability of attacking twice. He's so far he's one of the only characters I've seen who has an ability that allows him to attack twice in one turn. He then also has the thing where it's if it's a if he's wounded a secondary or a primary, move the struggle token towards you, and if it was a primary, everybody gets to heal.
It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely terrifying. This is a bit of a gimp. I never played with this unit before. The first half of the reason I picked it is like a double Jedi unit. That's fun. Also, seeing these guys just takes me back to playing Republic Commando. So I needed to try them out, and they seem good. I'm excited because their suppressing fire actually just does a damage, which I love.
Yeah, that's huge.
Also, with you having a terrifying primary, there's Avi has an ability where if she and another Jedi primary are both engaged with someone, her and any other Jedi that's engaged with that same person get bonuses. So I'm hoping maybe that's something I could use to offset maybe a power battle between a Luminara and Anakin.
Right.
But we'll see how that goes.
Good to have your strategy ahead of time.
Well, we'll see. I'm excited to use them.
Yeah.
But I have no clue how it's gonna go. So,
and speaking of starting,
let's begin. Star One. I don't know.
Righty, so first at the top, we roll a 5 to decide who's going to go first. So it's crits, I believe.
Then successes, then expertise.
Yeah, whoever has the most crits, if you tie on crits, whoever has the most successes. If you tie on successes, whoever has the most proficiency.
Correct.
Right.
It's just the usual. Okay, great. I've got 4 success.
I've got 1 crit. So I
Means you.
crits. All right.
So now you're going to place your first squad, all of your first squad with the first marker
Okay, and this is away from the edge.
away from the edge, but you can
Okay.
start at any point on your side.
Okay, and we don't know where the things are
No,
going to be
not until we actually place all 4 of our spots.
I'm gonna throw Obi-Wan over here,
Yeah.
mostly because it looks good and defensible.
And then one is just the base of that.
Just
So
the width of this thing. I think just having a bunch of clone troopers on top of this
sure.
is aesthetic.
It's peak.
Yeah,
He's gonna go on top of it.
yeah, it's getting a good vantage point.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Why not?
just like a cover. My heart would never. Is that when I look at the camera?
That's when you.
Is
Yeah.
that-
I feel like
alright.
that's definitely when you zoom the camera. Okay. We're gonna start with Anakin. His squad we're gonna put right into here. We're gonna move Rex this direction, and then these guys we're going to place one here, and we're gonna place one here because I want to be. Yeah, we should still be with range 3 of everybody. Back to you.
Okay, let's do it to it. Okay, this is essentially
Yeah, that's good.
makes sense. 3 inches.
Right.
We love a grid.
Gotta love it. Yes, place them there. Yes. I see. Wonderful.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna put Dooku up here.
Yeah, you got more height than. We should fight about it. We're about to, actually.
Yeah, love to tell you.
I've got great news.
Fantastic news, my friend. Place them there. Okay, so I believe you also draw first. You get your first.
Right. Now we actually do the thing. Oh, do we?
We need to do this first.
Yes. And for this, we just flip one, and it's whatever it is. We don't pick.
For the first phase, we don't have to pick because it just is going to show us the board.
Ooh, there's 5 active?
For the first phase, it's always 5.
That's crazy town.
Banana pants even.
It is, though. Okay.
So it's your first go. So draw your first card. Yeah, heart of the cards over here. Hey, your
we got
commandos.
the 212.
Oh, that's the 212?
The 212 clone troopers.
Just a friendly little sparring match where Dooku also showed up.
Yeah. His old friend, you know? His old friend Obi-Wan here. Okay, so they gotta do something.
So don't
I can
forget.
spend a force point to defensive maneuver. That's not really gonna help.
Don't forget that climbing up the rope.
Yes.
All you have to do is end your movement
Within
by
3? Or
within 1,
Right.
and then you can just
You
auto
hop up.
climb up. So
They don't have any movement abilities though, really. I mean,
Outside
so
of
they
just
can defensive
advancing.
maneuver to like dash, but
might as well just advance first and
yeah.
see. You'll get pretty close even with just an advance. But a dash is going to be what you're going to need to actually get up there to try to control that.
there, which I can do if I'm willing to spend a force point. And you know, I'm nothing if not needlessly reckless. And that using a force point ability will also be
An
like
action.
my
It's,
second
yeah,
action, right?
it still counts as an action.
Each character in this unit may do the thing, then they get hunger, and we like having hunger.
Oh yeah. I will say it's probably going to be hard to put both models up there.
That's
So-
alright. I only need one up there to take control, right?
Yes, exactly. That's all I meant. Was
Yeah.
like,
You actually can contest it even if you're not up there.
You
As long
could.
as there's nobody. You'll just be out prioritized by somebody who is at the same elevation.
that's right. Yeah, it's just that you are currently within,
Yeah, this guy
The
is.
range?
This guy probably barely.
so you
is.
you don't have to do this force point move if you didn't really want to,
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
because you also get the hunker. So why
Yeah.
not?
Bip, he goes up there,
Great.
takes control. This guy's just gonna be
Breaking the daw, breaking the daw. Yeah.
okay. Now this guy'll just come on nearby. He's not gonna
Good
go
choice.
up there. He's just gonna be there to give cover. According
So,
to
end of your turn, you have conquered this one,
yep,
or started to control this one, and then this one.
this one.
We're gonna make you blue, and I'll be red, just to satisfy that.
Yeah.
But because it's the first round, I believe the momentum doesn't change yet. On your next turn, as long as you still control those 2 points, you'll get the 2 that actually starts moving the struggle token.
Yeah.
Alrighty. My turn. Rex, who also has an activation ability. So that means at the top of his turn, at the start of this unit's activation, choose a character in this unit or another allied Galactic Republic character. The chosen character may dash and may gain hunker. What I am going to do is I am going to choose in this unit or another. Yeah. So I'm going to get this guy to dash. He's going to move over just to do it. And then he's going to, rule adjudication. It's not his turn. Would he be able to still climb the rope?
Yeah.
He just completed a move action, so yeah, he can do it.
Great. So get him up there, and then they gain hunker on that card, which is nice. Yeah. And then Rex's real turn. We are going to send him advancing forward. Because why not?
Yeah.
Advance. His second turn, or second action, shall be to take a defensive maneuver, just like yours.
Alright.
So he will make another dash, and then he'll also gain hunger. Let's see if we can get... I don't think I'm going to be within range, unfortunately. Gotta be within
Yeah, you are.
just barely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nicey
Okay.
nice.
So, nicey nice in the nice bunch.
Yep.
So we're gonna grab this. He'll also gain hunker, and then because this is the second turn,
You do get the points.
yes, exactly. So I already did that. Great. And so we start moving this way, 2 to me, and because
It ended
it
closer to
ended
you.
closer to me, we don't do anything with this.
Right,
It's only
'cause on
on
my
your turn.
turn.
If it stays there, that's
Yes.
when it starts adding.
Alright. New character
The new
for
newness.
the two of us, yeah.
Yes.
We haven't seen this much, really. I think I'm just gonna.
I think I'm just gonna win.
I think I'm gonna win.
Excuse me.
I move 2 and win. I'm gonna use force speed because who needs
Yeah,
force
yeah.
points for like non-movement abilities? I'll move here, which actually I'm gonna double check that before I move my movement thing. I should be well within 2.
Yeah.
Great. Unless you actively get on top of this thing,
Right.
I will have that.
Correct.
And that, I mean, that'll do it.
That's the turn.
Yep.
Yoke. That means that's 1, 2, 3 for you.
Yep.
So go ahead and move 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Back to your side. Okay. Next up. Well, we got Django Fett.
It's like the one
My
person
guy.
who, I mean, maybe could just end up there.
He has the potential, but we will see. And it's interesting too because he has 2 ways that he can jump. And because I am going from a higher elevation to a lower elevation, I do not have to use any special movements to do so.
Sick.
So I can advance. Oh, get off. Jesus.
Holding
Regard.
hands.
Yeah, they
Just
dump
think
each
Django's
other.
Really cool. He's like the.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I think me and Django are gonna go on an adventure together. Oh, yeah, he's trying to drag me along. No, I have to guard Dooku. I'm so sorry.
God.
As he grows, they enjoy. Is that
Talk about
no?
twice the
That's not-
pride.
It's just funny because he has a way that he can jetpack and he can use a force point to jump, but he can also jump if he takes a focus action. So it's interesting where it's like, okay,
That's
so I can
better.
kind of do that for free, but there's reasons to use the jetpack one instead of the other thing. I get it, but it's just interesting to me.
Oh, jelly.
I love Django actually.
Yeah.
he's
Oh.
very
I'll say it.
he's very pog.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but like the Alf, like 80s pogs, not the
No, yeah.
not the current.
Got my slammer ready.
Yeah. Slammer and Jabber, and I got a Snoober and a Scooter, and just starts talking about marbles.
Ghostbusters just comes out and just like, got my Slimer Slammer. Ghostbusters.
So yeah, it
songs.
is just in front of this barely.
Yeah, but you can't take it from me, right?
No, you
Just
are
contesting me.
Yes,
Cool.
that is the turn.
All right. Can I do a murder? No, I can't.
That's kind of the first round. Is really just getting to places.
All right. They're friends. Luminara is gonna go and do a thing.
Okay.
I mean, pretty much just gonna be moving again, right?
Yeah. And here's the other thing too. You don't have to. So because you've already controlled that point, if you wanted to move all of your people away from that, you could. You would just no longer be
Yeah,
contesting. You still control
I have it until you-
I go over there.
Okay, actually, I'm going to
Put in reserve.
put in reserve.
So that does cost a force point to do so.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then when I swap them out, is that also a force point?
No,
Okay.
No,
it's just to do the action of holding the card.
Yeah, it's just a force point to reserve somebody, and then it's free to play. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Why not? Whatever, it's fine. The commandos. Okay. Great. Stoked. Let's do commando stuff.
Let's go commando.
Go commando. They have defensive maneuver as well. I can really just burn through these force points. Come on.
I mean, you get them all back when the cards shuffle again. So like there is an advantage to utilizing your force points while you have the opportunities to.
Okay.
Should we call this one a force report?
A force report would be pretty nice, yeah.
Good. They have scale. They don't need it right now. They could defense maneuver, but I'm dangerously low on force points.
Yeah, you can either, I was going to say, those guys can either try to join in the middle and really try to choke that point, or I currently only have Django by the one on the outside.
I've got more, so I
And
don't
you also
even know.
still have Obi-Wan and Cody on this side. So that's the only thing I'm wanting to say is like they have an opportunity at this point if they wanted to go the opposite direction. But do what you're doing.
Yeah,
Go where you're going.
So I've got some. It's not actually all that much, but I got some synergy with my
Troopers. Nice.
So
Keep them all together.
yeah, I'm thinking I want to have them kind of go out. They could potentially give some backup to Paris Offie as well right now. But so that's move, and I guess they're going to, and I mean, probably not, but like,
No.
oh, well within range.
But I will have cover because the base of yours to the base of mine passes through terrain.
Yeah.
This is something that when Chris and I were playing last night, we had to like really figure out.
I'd say
I'd
that's
say yeah. That's
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd count it.
Is coordinated fire is not a force point. Makes an attack as part of a combat action. Yeah, we're gonna shoot Django.
Not so fast.
When he not so fast you.
I actually have to double check if you're within range 3. You're not, so I can't do it.
Cool.
So go for it. I forgot it was range 3. Otherwise, I would have. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We're doing clone commandos. We just start rolling attack, right? We just come out-
I
come
defend,
out
but
blasting.
like, you just. I start blasting.
I start blasting. 6 is not a bad amount of attack dice.
Cool.
For a support.
So which one's attacking me, by the way?
Commandos. I'm gonna do this one first.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If these two are attacking, I'm getting my extra die
Yes.
for having cover, but they have a retaliatory thing where if one of these guys makes an attack, one of these guys can make an attack. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, before dice are rolled, this unit is going to use my coordinated fire ability.
And it just
That target gains arrow that's sliced. That's
Pinned.
Paired? Pinned. Okay.
So if I try to use a movement action, I can't.
Yes. Awesome.
I have to get rid of that before I can make the move action.
It's like because when Republic commandos do coordinated fire, they actually do a damage.
Got it.
But
That's
pinned.
That's still great because that means when he activates again, he can't jump up there,
Yeah.
or I have to spend another action to drive.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Cool.
first attack. Okay, 2 failure, 1 expertise, and 3 success.
We got 1 failure, 3 success, and 2 expertise, which turns into 2 expertise becomes 1 crit. So that's 3 hits and a crit.
I block 5, so just your crit.
Okay. So that'll only do the first one on my tree, right?
Yes.
Great. That is 2 damage.
Okie doke.
Oh, and then the second guy does it.
Yes.
I forgot. That's how they work. The guy holding the thermal.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I rolled 4 failures.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But thankfully, his expertise is really nice. I still get 2 successes.
Okay.
So,
expertise
jeez.
is 1 to 2. Both turn to a crit. I don't hate that actually. Just getting a free crit is pretty nice. 4 successes, 1 crit.
So 3.
3. Okay.
God, it sucked.
What's the fire one?
That's strained.
Strained means, oh, you have to get rid of it, or you'll take a damage anytime
Anytime
you
you
do
take an action. Yeah.
3 damage.
Okay, and the second one is pinned. You're already pinned. Pinned you again. So it's
Actually,
That does count. Like, you can
if
do
they
multiple.
take a status effect that they already have,
It just does damage. Yeah, it
Oh.
just does damage.
okay. So that's total. It'll be 4 damage and strained.
Okay.
That's revenge for what you did to General Kenobi. It's a reference to a game we didn't film.
Yeah, that's
Also the
No
movies,
good
I
to
guess,
me
too.
dead.
Also was
Yeah,
pretty-
I mean, yeah, kind of. Yeah. That was a great turn.
Yeah.
I hate you forever.
Okay, but I still have this, and this.
3. Yeah, you still have 3.
Okay, yes, okay. Wait, did you get...
Oh, I think I forgot to push my thing.
Yeah,
2.
so it's 2 back.
It was 2 back and then 3 from there.
Okay,
Apologies.
2, 3. No worries. I'm like, that's where we left it on my turn
That was
last. So.
yeah.
Cool.
You're right now. You're dominating because you have 3 of the points. I got to try to
Yes.
do something about that.
The
All
points.
right. The troopers. I think. Because
who
that's.
are you rolling
Oh,
with?
the troopers. My troopers are activating right now.
Right. Cool.
Or I could. I'm going to pay a force, put them in reserve, and I'm going to draw my next card. Hell yeah. Dooku! Who also has an activation ability. At the start of this unit's activation, choose another allied Separatist Alliance character within range 3. Each character in this unit and the chosen character may dash. So he is going to dash this direction.
with his guard.
Because
Each character within... Oh, this unit and... Do you choose a unit or a character to go with you?
I choose a character to go
Okay.
with me from a separate unit.
Great.
Sometimes the unit is just a character anyway, so it kind of
Yeah.
like translates. But like when it comes to this, I'm choosing one of them to follow me, and I'm going to choose this guy to dash forward. He's going to get there. However, the Magna Guards also have a reactionary ability. After an Allied Separatist Alliance primary unit, which is Dooku, makes a move action, which he just did, this unit may use this ability. Choose a character, the one I'm not moving. One character in this unit may advance towards him.
Okay.
We're going to advance our good pal Dooku forward. This is the first game I've played where this one hasn't been active on the first round.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why I put them up there. I was like, the times I've played, it's always been on these things. I'm like, all right, let's just start to put them up there.
That's hilarious.
So am I within engagement distance? Hell yeah.
Owie wowie. Thankfully, because of knowledge and defense, they don't lose hunger by being engaged. They can continue to have it, and they get...
But hunker only works for ranged.
Except for if you
Except
have
for them?
knowledge and defense, yeah.
Great, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Good. You'll need it.
I will. I really will, though.
Because we're going to slice them and dice them. 7. So that's 1 failure. 2 expertise, 4 success. So 2 expertise gives me 2 crits.
Oh, gosh. Right? Yes. The hunger gives me +1 defense, so I get it. That's a... Oh God, what is that symbol? That's a
success.
success. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a I
Regular type
block.
success. Okay.
But you can only block the
And one of these,
regular strikes.
which gives me 1 more block.
Cool. So 2 of my strikes go away, but I have 2 regular strikes and 2 crits for a total of 4.
Okay.
So 4 on my tree. What
And
we're
does
gonna
that spend my hunger?
no,
You keep hunker
until they're activated.
Okay.
Again. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got. Ooh, I can either shove or reposition. I'm going to shove. So I'm going to be able to shove you an inch. Or not an inch, sorry, a one. I'm going to shove 1. I just mean like I should, that's not what I meant.
And you get to come forward when you do that. Right?
And I get a follow. Okay. And that's 1 damage so far.
Okay.
Then 3 damage total, and then I'm gonna do 5 damage and an exposed, and then 7 damage in total.
All right, so 7 total damage.
And then exposed as a condition.
All right, so that is 7 damage.
7 damage and exposed.
So that is their health. So that's going to be a
wound.
A wound, and wound right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because of knowledge and defense, I can discard this and heal them 1. So I'm just going to get rid of that.
Exposed.
That exposed, because I don't need
it.
them piling negative effects on them.
Right.
While they're down. So
Yeah. Additionally, because that unit is no longer there, I am now in control, even though I'm not on the same plane.
Yeah.
As I'm the closest one, which means that is a 1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, when a unit is wounded, it can't contest objectives. So those
And-
they're not dead, but they can't contest this one.
I get this because I wounded a character.
Oh, yep. Okay. My turn?
Hack to you.
Before I draw, I could have done this every turn and I haven't.
Yep.
You may look at the top card of your order deck before revealing an order card or choosing to activate a unit from reserve.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do that.
How many times can you do that?
It just says I may do that. I get to always.
That's
do
one
it.
of her integral abilities.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's Obi-Wan. I'm gonna play.
I could figure. I could feel it.
I'm going to play Obi-Wan. Is he in attack position? Have I played this Obi-Wan in attack position? I have. Assuming it can attack. I don't think I'm nearly close enough to do it. But we're gonna try our darndest. Yeah, no way. So far away. Because jump is dash, right?
Yes. But if you, where are you trying to jump to?
That is the question. So it. I would
you can
like
go any
to,
elevation on a jump.
Yes, it's gonna be like there, which does put me in range of Dooku. I could
Yes.
jump at Dooku.
Yes.
And do some brawling, which I would love to do. So yeah, I'm gonna move to there with my first action. Oh no, wait, no, I can't do this.
Why not?
Well, I can't hello there because to its next attack roll during this activation. Using hello there doesn't let me attack. So essentially that ability needs to be my movement in order to activate that.
Got it.
So I think that was actually
You could
all
hunker.
a mistake.
Well, I'm saying if you did do that movement, you could also hunker as an option.
Hunker is you can move towards terrain and
I
get
believe you
hunker.
can still move 1, right?
You push 1.
You push 1, so it at least pushes you closer to, something.
And this is here. It's on there. I don't think one might put me in like contesting range.
Yeah.
Then I just gotta try and murder you.
That's all I mean is that like it may not activate you right now, or like it may not but it at least gives you a hunker in case I wanted to range attack you. But you're definitely contesting it now, and you're just
not in
outside
melee.
of melee, so we're not engaged.
Okay, so let's get that hunker token. And that's it. That's Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
You I get 2.
Yes.
2.
Okie doke. And that's an Anakin Skywalker. Oh wait, no, this is less than 3. Right, this is less than 3 inches, so I could end
Yeah.
my movement on top of it. Great. Scott.
It's not real terrain.
How dare you?
It's not a real terrain height. It's a fake terrain height.
Alright, so there's that, and then... Oof. I don't think I'm going to be able to...
Oh, that puts 2 of your guys closer, so you're gonna take her.
I will take this point, but...
Yeah, let's use
Well, you have a guy back there?
that. These are my commanders.
Oh, I thought there was somebody right here. I'm like, I can't even see that. I am going to force jump to allow me to. All right, which flips this, and that becomes 4.
That's rough stuff.
Correct? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this first. Cool. Commander Cody has an activation ability. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an enemy character. Oh, within 5. That is contesting. No enemy characters are within 5 of Cody, I believe, that are contesting. Yeah, no. Great. Not useful. Okay. Maybe I should have reserved him then. No, I shouldn't have.
Well, you
I
still
could have
have
played
something
her
in
though.
reserve.
Oh, I probably should have played her. Well, it's fine, he said. Lying? I don't know.
Yeah.
What I can do is, yeah, I can use coordinated fire if I end up shooting at Dooku.
Sorry, I'm in your way.
Which
if I
is
keep-
probably what's gonna happen, because I don't really know what else I can do with Cody. I can shoot through my own guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, it's usually encouraged.
Great, love that. Go, go, go. All right, I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna shoot you.
Okie doke.
Do I get anything fun for shooting? No.
You shooting Dooku?
I'm gonna use my Republic Commando coordinated fire, so you suffer a damage. That's just a thing that happens. And then yeah, I'm shooting Dooku.
So 1 damage to Dooku.
Cody, Cody, Cody. It is 6 attack. 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay. So he's got a defense of 7.
Really?
Yes.
That's very rude. See,
Oh, sorry. This is a ranged attack. This is
Oh,
a
yeah.
defense of 5. Pardon me.
Okay. I'm like, that's nuts.
Melee, he has a 7.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
first off, by the way, when
Okay.
a character in this unit is targeted with an attack, this unit may spend 1 to 3 force to use this ability while modifying the attack roll. Change 1 strike result to a failure result for each force spent. Now, would you consider this that I have to actively say, I'm spending this much at the top, and then I can do it, or do I get to know the result of his roll to then change that number?
It says while modifying, so I'm assuming this is after you've seen what it is on the die.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. I've got 2 hits and 2 expertise.
Which makes
So my expertise, it's gonna give me. This is Commander Cody, right?
yeah. And you're doing a
I
ranged
rolled
attack on the so
6.
it's on the left.
I'm doing a ranged attack. Man, that is the one I was looking at because it's the same blaster. Okay, so that's gonna turn into a crit and 1 damage. So it's 2 hits, a crit.
I'm gonna
and a
spend
damage.
2 force to get rid of your strikes.
Okay.
So it's just the crit.
Okay. And that's going to be 2 damage, so it'll be 3 damage total. You did the damage?
I took the damage, yeah.
Then we're good there. And well, okay. It's within 2.
You can do better.
No, okay, he is not within, so it's still 1-to-1, so you still have it.
Yep.
Grr arg. So yeah, I gain 1, which does mean it ends in
My side of the
your
table,
side.
so
So I move that up.
you well you just You just add.
Oh, right. Ooh, man. This is a rough spot to be in.
All those guys have gone. The only people you haven't had gone is her. And then you have a Shatterpoint as well. So my theory here is fairly sound. We're going to... We're going to just draw. Magna Guards it is. But that's still, you know.
Yeah, still good to know and remember.
Tactically, I need to be better. So let's see. And then we're gonna, actually, you know what? We're gonna send him around the other way. So it's like right here. Yike. Yipe. That's it. That's all I get to do with them, so I'm just going to hunker. Because they don't have any other movement abilities outside of when they activate with Dooku. But if they are within range 2 of Dooku, he is gaining his cover. And then if they end up being engaged with other enemies,
We have to attack the
within
Magna Guards?
Yeah, within range of that, they have to be within range of a primary or secondary. So even if they were next to Django, you'd have to end up fighting him.
Okay.
The Magna Guards.
Okay.
Back to you.
Okay, I'll look at this card. I know what it is. I'm gonna have to pull out of reserve before I shuffle anyway?
Yeah. She'll be your last card at that point.
Okay.
I mean, if you Shatterpoint, and right now I have 2 contesting on this. This one currently is not contesting this objective.
Right, so if I made it them, I could bring them back up, I could take that point.
Yeah. Oh, my track. Sorry, I forgot to do the tracker.
Yeah, tracker, so 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, is it? Did you just win?
No.
No, but very nearly. Yeah,
Very
no,
close.
this is functionally over already. So I'm a little wondering what I should do. Okay.
It just depends. Like,
Because when we do the thing, it's still they're still wounded until
until they
activation.
So to your point, like, if you wanted to spend your force point right now, or rather, you were just looking at what your card was
because
next.
of her ability.
If you want to activate her now, do something with her, like pushing her somewhere else. You'll gain. I'm not trying to dictate. I'm just trying to say, like,
you're right, and it
up to
makes a
you.
lot of sense.
Because with the next thing, we still have whatever is within the active portions of our cards. Like, we still have to go through our entire deck, even if this thing ends, even if this first struggle ends.
You're basically looking at needing to take 2 objectives this round.
Yeah. Yeah, which I don't think I'm physically capable of.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so technically I could take 1.
Sure.
But only 1? Double checking. Okay, with movement, if I got a third person here, they would move, right?
Well, if you activated them, you would get it back because you're on the same plane.
Right, but no, because so yeah, we couldn't take it because we would just be contesting it with 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can only get 2 there.
But
if I was going to, but I can't.
Okay.
Do that. So, do I prep for next turn or not? I mean, I have to prep for the next rounds. It's all right. I'm going to take Luminara out of reserves.
It's also going to be nice to start the next thing with a Shatterpoint. So, like.
Yeah.
That means that the start of the next struggle, you get to choose those.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm about to do with my troopers. Is I'm going to let them go and then.
And have a Shatterpoint. We'll be shattering each other's points. I hate it. Okay. I was hoping to burn some more force points.
Well, don't forget, with your Shatterpoint, you'll still need to.
I will need some force.
Yeah.
Or potentially. I don't necessarily need some force, but
They'll refresh after you shuffle. So
Yeah.
it's like.
get her somewhere.
Sure.
Just get her somewhere. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to spend a force point to sprint. Because why not? Each character in this unit may. Little move.
Is it dash or is it advance?
Dash. Sprint is dash, force speed is advance.
Got it.
Which I do not have access to. I guess here puts me in an okay position to maybe do something, depending on what occurs
Yeah,
next round. Okay.
I'd say so.
All right.
I love how we also really dominantly chose the side that's not in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
Like somehow we chose this as the choke point of all the attention. Just very funny. Okay, so I am.
Should make the worst possible content, so this is really helping.
Did you already move?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to play the troopers out of reserve, and so they are going to. He's actually going to advance this direction, because who knows where the next thing's going to be. Yar. Nar. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's right. They had to get rid of. They had to get rid of Hunker. But I am going to spend a force point to do defensive maneuver. Each character in this unit may dash. If any characters dash, this unit gains Hunker. So we're going to get him up there. He can get there. I just wanted to make sure it was stable.
Yeah.
Yikes! And we're gonna move you forward. So right on the line here. Great.
Oh man.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The struggle is over.
All right.
We're setting that back to 0. And I'll take this.
That is done.
Put this there. My side.
Now we flip it, and I lost, so I pick.
Yeah, so basically, the person who lost the struggle, you draw the card, and there's going to be 2 options for objective layouts. And you choose which layout gets used, and it's from your perspective of looking at the board.
Yeah.
So then we lay it down, trim the card so that it's...
So we can kind of see that.
Okay.
So you go ahead and draw.
Like this? Yeah, because...
So you can either have this and that, or this and that.
Right. I mean, there's a right answer here.
Yes. And now I'm mad.
Yeah. Do we lose the ones that we have?
Everything
right?
resets. It's like, right? So even if I controlled this point last struggle, I don't control it anymore.
Yeah, all the objectives clear and need to be claimed again.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that one.
Joke. Sorry.
This is also starting with the second struggle, and then the third if we end up needing a tiebreaker. The priority objective is now in play, and at the start of each of your rounds, you're going to roll the defense die. The priority token could wind up on any of the objectives based on what the result of the defense die is. If you control the priority at the end of your round, that's worth 2 points instead of 1.
Yeah.
So when I draw the Shatterpoint, I'm not going to shuffle now. I shuffle next time I need to draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Priority
Up top
over
left.
here.
Oh, yeah, top. Right.
Great. Okay. Well then.
I mean, you get to choose who you want to activate.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what's the smartest move? I know this doesn't seem like the smartest move, but it might be. I'm guessing it's not, though. There's no shot this puts me within 2. No. It's very, very close. but it does not quite. Which would have been the only reason to do that one. Oh. Is there a more direct way? There. So he would be to there. Now, if he was moving, because he has scale, so he would be to
Yeah, I'd say
here.
like even just like right on that ridge right there.
Yeah. And is that within 2?
Because the base would probably touch like
Is it
to
the
the
center
edge.
of this marker or the edge of this
Just
marker?
the edge of the marker.
Which should do it. That
Okay.
should get him in range.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, so in a shocking twist of results, I have Shatterpoint, which means I get to choose who goes. I didn't think I was gonna, but I'm gonna pick my clone troopers.
Yep. The commando unit.
The commandos.
Hi, my name is Commando. You can get right next to it.
Yeah, okay. So honestly, now it's gonna be about, I wanna be within that. That is well within range of both of those markers. Puts him there. We measured this out in advance. You okay with me sending him here?
Yeah.
Cool. There.
I mean, that it takes all that action.
Yes. Oh, so yes, I didn't say. I'm using a force point to defensive maneuver,
Yeah.
which is how I get the second chunk of that movement.
Yeah.
So they have hunker. I don't. Well, I might be able to coordinated fire, but I probably won't be able to.
Not until they activate. Or I guess with Cody you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Or any of the other 2. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, giving up a lot of stuff here to take
2
control of
points.
these. Try and
But that's going to be 3 points.
yes, try and get an early lead in case I got swamped last time. So
Yeah. I recommend that we just set these to the side because it's going to have to move every time.
you're very right. Okay, and that's the move.
Wonderful. So that's 3 points.
3
It's
points.
so right on the line with that thing too.
I know.
It's right up against
I was like, because
it.
I got pretty close going around, and I'm like, oh, they could go right towards it.
It's like just barely. Incredible. So shocking turn of events as well. I also have Shatterpoint. And I'm going to be choosing my troopers.
Great.
The guys I just sent away. Except, I mean, one of them is going to come back and the other one's going to keep moving forward pretty much. Because this guy, I want to move here. And then I have to double check if that's...
Yeah, it's just enough.
You killed my father.
Defensive
Prepare to die.
maneuvering up there.
Well, first,
Yeah.
because I'm not starting engaged, I can advance.
And then once, if you end your turn engaged,
Yes.
I would
Getting-
no longer be able to. Great. Do I just want to shoot you?
it's fair, it's reasonable.
But you have protection. Your guys are like just gonna be better. Like your troopers are those specific troopers are just better.
They haven't, did they? Yeah, oh, they did. They did a number on Django, actually. I remember that now. That was good.
Right.
That was something. Little something, something.
But I am going to spend a force point, give them defensive maneuver, because he has to end his turn next to the control point to actually control it. You don't just like get it automatically.
Yeah.
But he is going to dash to gain hunker, and we're going to push him that way.
Racing to the thingy.
Actually, you know what? I actually want him to go right there. So here's a question. Since I ended right next to the rope,
Yeah.
but he's
Do
in
you
front of
go-
it. How do I?
Is it within an inch of the top
It's
you
within
place
an inch
yourself?
anywhere within an inch of the top. If
Can you
place
push
it.
me? Can you push me just in front of you?
Sure.
Because that should it should be just base to base. I just meant like
Yeah.
I didn't have a great reach on it right now.
They're
Thank you.
friends. They're not friends.
They're not friends.
Um,
All right.
how is my
And then we
melee?
gain-
It's sublimely average.
Yeah, mine too.
They make it sound so cool. This guy's like, vibro blade.
So
But, like, it's
then
not much
I
better
get
than
this.
bash.
Oh, I forgot to.
Oh, roll. See where the prio
I
is.
went to expertise, which I believe is
tier.
over there. Sorry. We were already worried about that too before we started filming. It was like, that's going to be the thing.
Sorry, it's a weak point in our memories.
Now that Miles has pulled all his cards, he's shuffling, and he also gets to refresh his force points.
Thank you.
And so now all his character cards are back in rotation.
Yeah. Let's pull a Shatterpoint right away.
How about no? How about you just draw your card?
What if
How about
we
you just
don't
do your
that?
premonition and
I'll
look
take
at
a
it
look at it.
first?
I'll take a look at it. I literally can't
Show the camera.
reserve. Commandos. We can work with this. We can. I could defensive maneuver, and I could gain, I guess, another hunker on them, which could
Well,
be nice.
because they just activated whatever hunker they have.
Oh, it's gone, right?
gone.
So I could defensive maneuver and get hunker, but I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus,
Sure.
which just gives me one
Extra
additional attack.
Yeah.
Great. Is there a token for that? Doesn't really matter because I'm just
Not a
using it right now.
token because you can only hold on to it for that one action. So.
Okay. And they can shoot different people. Great.
Yes.
And I
Again,
can't.
he's going to be
coordinated
doing
fire.
physical. He's going to be doing melee. He is going to be doing ranged.
Yeah, and can't do coordinated fire because they're still wounded. Get back
Correct.
up, guys. So yeah, focuses and attacks. Let's do this melee first.
Sure.
Why not?
Go ahead and do our.
My melee, it's 5 plus 1, so 6. That's good. That could definitely be worse.
3.
Okay. What is their thing? It's on 3 plus. Awesome. So that is a hit and a crit. So
So I
it's,
blocked 3.
you block 3. So 1 hit and 1 crit go through. So that's 2. I don't have any choices on this one. It's just gonna be
2 damage and then
2 damage and
pinned.
pinned. Yeah.
Okay. For that and then 2 damage. And then for his attack,
For his attack, he's shooting. So it'll be 7. That's nice.
against Dooku.
Against Dooku.
Okay. Currently, I do have cover, so I will
Right.
get an additional die.
Right. Right, because they don't have. Yeah, they don't. My only guy with the sharpshooter things are Cody. Yeah. Okay. Go! Okay, not. I do. Wait. Oh, no, because they don't have.
Oh, jeez, I
hunker.
just rolled the attack die.
Huh.
Sorry. I was wondering why that looked weird. Thank you.
When allied clone troopers within 4 of Cody that has 1 or more hunker, dang it. So he doesn't have a hunker, so he can't use bring it down. That would have been great, but alas. 3 failures, 4 failures. I don't love any of that. 1 expertise, a hit and a crit. 1 expertise gets me
So-
a crit. So 2 crits and a hit.
Those 2 crits are failures because of
2
my expertise.
crits?
My expertise allows me to take 2 crits and take them into failures,
Wow.
and then I get 1 more block, so I block 3.
So you block all of them. Ha ha ha! Grr, arg. Okay. And that's it. That was 2 actions. And because of this, I still have these. I get 3. 1, a 2, a 3.
Did you use your coordinated fire?
I can't because the
They are
people
not
who can
activated yet.
are wounded.
They can still use their reactive abilities while they're.
Oh, that's right. That's the one thing that they
Oh!
can do that.
So Dooku's
he's
pinned.
Pinned.
Yeah.
Pinned.
We're pinning left and right here.
Yeah, initially when we started playing, we thought that they couldn't do like anything. All they really can't do when they're wounded is contest objectives take damage or heal damage.
Awesome. Cool. That makes so much sense now that you've said it. But yeah, that's their only ability, really. So, cool.
So 3 points.
Yes, I moved the thing.
Okay.
Now
and
it's
I gotta
your
get-
turn to shuffle and
I
get
gotta get one.
fours.
Oh no, that's only on my turn.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do that. I feel like I haven't been able to do shit.
The adrenaline. I'm like, I don't know if your clone troopers are probably similar to mine in their tree. So they might be able to push my guy. Potentially. I don't know.
It takes a bit for me to be able to shove.
That's fair.
It takes 3.
Oh,
So I'm like, it's possible. but
Yeah,
it's like
not-
it's not.
the most likely. But
Yeah. However, Rex has a bit better opportunity. So I just got to the end of mine too, so I shuffle and I'm refreshing my force points. And the first draw shall be the Magna Guard.
All right.
We're just going to advance because that is what we need to do. So we're going to go ahead and yep, we're going to push you here.
Engaging my Obi-Wan.
And now you can't target Dooku with Obi-Wan.
It's so true. Or Cody, right? No. Yes. Are they engaged with Cody?
Yeah, okay, we're going to attack Obi-Wan
Okay.
for the first attack.
And it's melee, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Still deciding if I want to attack Obi-Wan again or if it's going to be Rex. So
How many are you rolling?
I'm rolling 6.
Me too.
Nice.
Okay. Oh
two
my gosh, are you
crit.
kidding me?
That's 2
Magically
strike,
reroll failures?
2 expertise. So 2 expertise grants me 2 extra crits. So right now I'm at 4 crit.
Okay. I turn one of those crits into a failure,
Got it?
and I block 2.
And you block my 2, so that's just 3.
Okay. 3 from one guy? Man, I
Yeah.
don't love that at all.
So
I'm gonna
that's
go on
going to
record.
be 5 damage
Okay, what else?
total. Oh, yeah, you got yours. Yeah. 5 damage total, and I'm going to be able to shove you twice,
Okay.
and I'm going to disarm you instead, actually.
Okay.
So here we go.
Disarmed.
Oh, shoot, I was supposed to grab one of these so I could shove. So I'm shoving, and we're just going to kind of...
Okay.
And then I'm going to, then I'm going to shove you again. Ooh, I gotta be careful. Oof. The saber.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I was like,
Wait, does that mean the other
actively-
Magna Guard isn't in range of him? But he is in range of Rex. So, or Cody, so. All right.
So we are going to, that was why I was trying to decide, like, do I want to reposition or do I want to just disarm? So I was like, I'll just disarm you. And I don't have to follow. I just decided to. We're going to attack Cody.
Okay.
Yeah, their tree is ridiculous in their expertise. They just get auto crits.
That's excellent.
It's 2 failures.
Okay. 2.
That's
It's just
2 crits.
Jeez, Louise.
So 3 crit total, 1 strike.
Okay, I block the strike, so it's 3.
3. All right, so we're going to, I mean, I also get to shove twice. It's 5 damage
Okay.
because it's the same
Right.
same tree, right?
Okay.
It's 5 damage, but I am not going to follow in my shove.
Okay.
So this is a weird thing. I can keep shoving him even though I'm not engaged anymore because of the tree.
Okay.
Fantastic. So I'm going to shove you twice. I'm trying to make sure that it's like
Yeah.
still, because that still seems like that's about how much it was.
Okay.
So the 5 damage, and then you are also disarmed on,
Yep. Okay.
on Cody.
Disarmed on Cody. And that's just for my next attack for those, yes?
Yes. So yeah,
Means
just
I
for the
don't
next
get
attack.
expertise.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly.
Cool. Your turn.
There we go. To you.
Okay.
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna,
roll first.
I guess I. Thank you.
I'm trying to do it too. I'm just trying to like do it as the first thing to do.
Okay, that was failure, so it's here.
Got it.
We keep it. It is Luminara. It's Barris.
Barris. Yeah.
So if I could move, I have an ability that lets me. If I have an ability that lets me long move, it doesn't matter if I'm engaged, right? I can still do that move.
If the ability says do this thing,
You can do it.
do that thing.
Great, cool.
Especially if it's like for a force point or something where it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you can jump or you can climb or whatever. It's like, yeah, that means you can go do that thing.
Right, we decided this was not in range.
It was just out of.
Right, and how? Can I ask how his thing activates? Where he just
it
murders me?
says at the start of an enemy unit's activation,
Okay.
if one or more characters in that unit are within range 3 of a character in this
Okay.
unit, I may use this ability.
So moving into the range now isn't gonna.
basically,
do it.
I can decide right now that you've activated this card. I can
Okay.
say, cool, I'm going to do this to you before you do anything,
Okay.
which I'm going to do.
Oh, it's within 3.
Yeah, it's if I'm within 3.
Oh, right.
So I'm just going to make a quick 5 dice attack. Crits and strikes count as a damage. And there is no defense. That was only 4. Just 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
So let's move first. To here. Then we are going to force speed.
All you have to do is get there.
Yeah, to the rope.
Which you should be able to.
To the rope.
Yeah.
with
yeah.
the base.
Yeah. Even if
I'd
you were
be
like,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, and even if I went around.
That's what I mean. It's like
Within
even
range.
if you were basically right there, yeah.
Bing, which gives me prio.
You control.
Flips that. Yep. So I have control of that. That's all the movement there. But it is 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's
1, 2,
the struggle.
3, struggle.
That was the thing. It's like I was holding off on the fights, but I was
Yeah.
like, that just dominated everything by you getting that one. That's to you.
All right.
The priority's staying on your side the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I could
Yes.
just
Yeah,
wouldn't
no.
go anywhere else.
You couldn't even stalemate it.
So, as we enter the third struggle, I am going to. Ooh. So it's like, it's either this, and this, or that, this, and this, which I think I want to go this way.
Okay, so
You currently are, on the start of your turn, going to have that one and this one. But there's something I can do about that, right? Like there's something I can do about this one, but I will be able to get to this one. So activate this one, deactivate that one.
Right. All right, do you want to set it? Yeah, set the...
Pardon. So we are doing this version. For priority. What's up?
I mean...
Because it's from my point of view.
Right, with the words up. So the other option, so from your point of view, so it's this, this, and this. If you did this, this, and this, like you have this one, and you're close to that one. So yeah, I guess either way you have one, and this one's not as contested, so that makes sense. And then this one, because I don't have control of it. If you get up
No,
there, you take it.
it's a good point that like getting it away from you is going to be a stronger reason than just like, well, I could try to get this one and I'll automatically get that one. I might as well auto get this one.
Yeah.
And run to this one.
Yeah, because you got two
and delete
folks who
that
could
from your
probably getting
and then
close.
that one becomes cool. I've got these two guys and I've got that trooper that can try to run over there now.
Yeah.
Even though I have now positioned Obi-Wan and Cody to be very close
Yeah.
to it. Like,
so they're also very close to this already.
So let's flip that. Let's
Okay.
do. Yeah. No, you were
not to be like,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
I think this might be better for you, and then maybe
not
end
like
up
we
doing
haven't been
myself.
doing that in the entire game
yeah.
for each other. Like, yeah, no, we're that's how we play. Great. So
It's your turn.
my turn. My turn. Alrighty. Then we are going to play the Shatterpoint. The Shatterpoint. That's a good one.
If I keep doing it, eventually it'll get better. I'll get better at it, and it'll sound like breaking glass.
Also.
Yeah, Prio.
Uh,
Huge. That helps answer your question, I think.
I think it does. I'm gonna, because the problem is that they got pinned.
Oh, so their first movement
Doesn't count.
doesn't count.
And I could make it their defensive maneuver, and then they can still get an advance. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's gonna be able to get there.
Do you want to see first? Because I did measurements before I picked if those guys were.
No, it's
going
all
last
good.
time.
It's just,
you know, like this is
That
literally
actually-
what I did with.
I think he might actually be like if he gets to
yeah, there.
this, yeah, that's gonna
With
be
his base, yeah.
Sorry.
He's well within range.
He's
with
well
just
within
an
that
advance.
one. It's just gonna, and this guy ends
If he
his
gets
movement.
to the ladder, you have all 3 points.
You can do first action heal and then second action advance move.
Well, it's not. He needs to. You
No,
get
the
rid
heal.
of
The
pin.
heal you can get rid of a condition as well.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
just
and
trying
that
to. I was
doesn't
trying,
cost a force point.
and it doesn't. It
Yeah.
just also doesn't give me a hunker.
Oh, you're right.
That
you're
was
right.
why I was trying to figure. I was like, that might. Be, that's the other reason I was thinking about it. Was like, it might be nice to also just get the hunker.
Though I
thing.
think it says if they do the action they hunker, does that count if the action's negated by pin?
I assume that yeah, they wouldn't move, but they would still get the hunker.
Okay. Because they're
they took the
attempting to
action.
dash.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that is worth it. I'm going to use the force point, remove that, and then gain hunker, and we're going to then advance them. He doesn't get to do. He just gets to get to the ladder and then go up it. He doesn't get to move beyond that. And then let's go ahead and move him down to. He went. Yeah. Perfect.
There.
Okay. And then
Wowza.
put a red here. And then we gotta get a red there. Because that's the turn.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. 4 points. 4-point first round. Gosh.
That's kind of what you did last time. Like very, very close.
I mean, yeah. Well, you know.
No, it's,
I left 1 point for you until the
oh
end.
yeah. Well then you
I mean, yeah. I
You
took it. I mean, I
reminded
took
me-
it eventually, but.
go ahead and roll.
Right. Roll for priority point.
Success means it goes to this side.
Yeah, the most heavily guarded one.
But if you activate these
If
guys,
I activate him, I get it because he's on top.
he's on top.
Right.
So
That is something.
yeah.
Whew.
If you don't pull him, you could always spend a force to get a second draw.
It's true. So let's look at this. Oh, I did use her. Okay. I guess yeah. No. Okay.
There you go.
It's not. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Okay. Yeah. I gotta use my guys. So they are up. They have a wound. They have an injury.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, are you using him?
No, I'm using him, but he can use coordinated fire.
Coordinated fire. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're just gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot Dooku. He's gonna punch this Magna Guard, which is not a good idea. But they're gonna focus first, so I get +1 to attack rolls. Let's do the shooting first because it's more fun.
Does so the coordinated fire happens at the top of the attack?
Top of the attack, it's just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage. Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So
Focus.
the ranged attack against Dooku.
Yep.
He currently has cover. because of the Magna Guard being next to him.
Right. So you get 1 extra.
Yep.
Come on. Hate those. These are okay. These are good.
So I get 1 more success, and did you roll any crits?
I did.
One of them becomes a failure.
Okay. So that's...
And I'm going to, do you have any successes? Do you have any strikes, just like regular strikes?
2 strikes.
And have you done anything with that expertise yet?
It's going to be a damage.
Okay, so it's going to be a damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 2 force points. You only get your crit.
Okay. So,
Actually, wait, no, there was only 2.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend the, I'm just going to, I already blocked them. Sorry.
Oh, you blocked?
I had 3 block, so.
Oh, okay. So no force points. It's still just 1 hit plus
1
an extra
damage,
damage.
and then
so,
1 thing.
Pinned and 2 damage total. That includes the extra one. So pinned and 2 damage.
Which is then 3 damage because he's still pinned. He hasn't been able to activate yet, so he hasn't been able to get it out.
3 total.
3 total.
Good. We added the extra already. Bash in the Magna Guard. It's gonna be just 5 because of focus. Okay, that's as good as it could be.
So that's
Well, it's
2
not, but it's close.
expertise, which means 2 success. So I have 4 block.
Okay, so I have 4 hits and a crit. So
Just the 1 crit.
a damage and a pin.
Okay, damage and a pin.
Yeah, all they do is pin, 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 no matter what. I did take this, which was the prio.
So that's 2 points.
It's 2 points. I'd have to make some powerful moves to get this back, but all right, cool.
Okay, so my turn. I'm going to flip, and it's Rex, who has an activation ability. At the start of this unit's activation, choose a character in this unit or another allied Galactic Republic character. The chosen character may dash and gain hunker. He's going to let General Anakin Skywalker take a dash. Oh man, that's so good. I was trying to figure out how am I going to get him over here
In it, yeah.
and there we go. And so the chosen character, yeah, and he gained hunker. Great.
All right.
And then we're going to spend a force point to have Rex also dash this way and also gain hunker. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably smart. Gains hunker. We are going to... He's got a range of 5. Now you'll get cover from this, but I am going to make an attack against her.
All right.
And because it's coordinated fire and he is within 5, she gains strained.
Strained. I hate that one.
Okay, so ranged attack, 7 dice.
God, her
But you get
defense
you.
is not good. It's covered.
Oh,
so I
but
get-
it,
Oh, no, I'm
only if
not
she's
hunkered,
hunkered.
so I can't
Sorry, that
get
was
cover.
that was. I keep forgetting. It's just that the line of sight I thought still gave them cover even if they weren't hunkered.
Yep. No problem.
So that's the part that keeps tripping me up.
Okay. Well, that's kind of weird, but
And that's how we're playing it, so it's totally fine. But it just keeps keeps tripping me up.
so strained is any action. Does that include stuff on your?
No, it would be like turn actions, right? Like
it also involves using like reaction or force abilities.
oh, it did. Oh, I'm sorry. So if it's a reaction ability, then yes, it will.
No, but like my strategy ability or whatever it's called, the expertise ability.
No, the
Okay.
expertise. That's a completely different thing.
Okay,
It's if
cool.
you
I
have a
just wanna double
reaction.
check.
No, you're good.
because my expertise ability is involving movement. this time.
Repositioning?
So, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you're fine. So it was 3 strikes and 2 crits.
So it's 3 strikes and 2 crits. I block 2 of them. Oh, actually, I block 3. So it's just the 2 crits.
Cool. 2
And I
crits
get
and
to
then
reposition.
you reposition?
Yep.
Well,
Though I suppose if one of your things is that you
I
pin
can
me-
shove if I wanted to, but like, it's a thing where my thing would happen and then your defensive things would happen. So I could technically shove you this way twice,
Right.
but I want to do 4 damage to you, so take 4
Okay.
damage instead.
4 damage. Let's just drop this and put this on.
Yeah.
Reposition.
I only have these 2 guys here, so that's what
know.
that's what I mean. Is like,
I mean, that puts her.
Just jump onto the gantry.
I don't think she doesn't have that much movement. She can't go
No,
from
but she
here
can
to
get
all the
on
way over, but she
here.
can get at least there.
Yeah.
Can she get to the bottom of the ladder?
I do
No.
not believe so, right? Because I don't know where this is. This is like here? I
It
can't
was
see it.
yeah. It's closer to like.
Here?
Yeah.
Nowhere near an inch. Okay, we're going to set up here.
Okay.
I'm going to do. Well,
you can make a micro adjustment if you want. or whatever.
Well, so here's the thing. So that's engaged because we're on the same.
yes, we're on the
thing.
same plane.
Engaged there. Rex just went, right?
Yes.
The troopers have already gone. But
No, they haven't gone.
They haven't? Okay, so
Well,
now
they
that
shattered point.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I'll stay up here. Because I was thinking I could make this exact same move, but onto the ground to engage Rex, but I'll engage that guy
Okay.
instead. Cool. So there. That's that move.
Got it.
Not wounded. Not wounded. All right.
So that's still. Oh, I rolled. I didn't roll.
Oh.
It was a failure, which meant it got put to that
Here.
one. Sorry.
So 4 points.
3 points.
3 points. Right.
you
I have
activated.
this.
3 points.
Yeah, we changed that. It doesn't really matter. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Man alive. Yeah,
Back to
this
you.
is gonna be quick. My turn.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Wait, really? Oh God.
Who is it? Oh, I guess
I
you don't have
forgot.
to. You don't have to tell me because you have your permission.
Oh, I could reserve them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I have to.
Because who is it? Oh, the troopers.
Yeah. Because I Shatterpointed to get them active.
Yeah,
and what they can do is stay there and attack the
And
exact
just
same
do-
people.
and do the same
I'd love
thing.
to hit the Magna Guards again, but I can't. I
Right.
can't. Okay. I'm going to reserve, and now I have no idea what I'm drawing. The one I needed. The one possible thing that
Great.
could get me back in the game. Let's roll priority. Come on. It's defend, so
Which
it's
is back
this
to you.
one. Okay. I don't even know if this is actually going to happen, but we're going to try our grandest. I don't actually think that this is possible, now that I think about it. Because even if I pull up, I can shoot and wound, but I don't think that I can actually... I don't know that I'll be in contesting range. I might be, though. Yes, actually, I think I checked that.
I think you will be. That's the
Okay.
thing, and it would also mean he is no longer.
Right, so I wouldn't be there, but I'd be closer, but I'm still not there.
I would still own this point,
Yeah.
this turn, but it would
yeah.
take me a second to. So that's what I'm trying to say is like it's not a bad idea to try to go for that guy, because you're
Yeah,
definitely
well
going to
within
be
range.
you're going to be contesting, especially if you can actually wound him.
Now, do I defensive maneuver or do I just dash? Let's look at Cody. Cody's here. He could have hunker. He has abilities, but they don't apply here. That's if other people have hunker. Okay, so he's just gonna dash.
Yeah.
And I guess we try and shoot.
Okey-doke. I do have hunker, which means I get a cover,
Yeah.
and I have steadfast, so you can't push me.
Right.
Don't step to me. Don't step to me.
6.
And that's 5 die defense.
Oh, you don't benefit from cover, but hunker gives you cover 1. How does that work with sharpshooter?
He doesn't get any of it.
Great.
Oh,
And I only get
okay.
my 5 die.
Okay. You guys have 5 ranged defense? Mm-hmm. That's nuts.
I mean, they suck close up. And I only rolled block 3, so, I mean, this could easily hurt me.
Okay. How is my Kobe?
Yeah, I mean, like, this is probably...
Oh, I don't get
you-
expertise.
Yeah. So I block the 2,
Then-
and you get your crit.
Yeah, okay. I don't think that's gonna be great for me. And then this is gone?
Yes.
Okay. It's 2 damage.
It was worth a try, because, like,
Yeah,
I,
you know?
I could have rolled like crap.
Yeah,
and,
no, it was literally the only option I had.
Yeah.
But,
So they are still up. I've
yep,
only-
that was move, that's attack, that's the turn. So I get
2.
2 points and one of these.
You sure? Is it
Alright.
yeah, sure, or yes, sir? Yeah, sure. My turn.
Anakin, all right. What do we got here? Duel of Fates.
La 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 la. Guess who's got the high ground today? Wow!
Oh God, you're gonna wound Obi-Wan too. Roll defense die first.
I will. I just wanted to
Okay.
make sure that I had enough
Oh,
room
yeah.
here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just wanted to double check here and just talk. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Failure. So it goes to that
right.
one up here. Okay.
It's been a good game.
I will agree. It has been a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
game. But he loses the hunker because he activated. Alrighty. So he is going to, for free, at the top here, Form 5. Switch to Form 5.
All right.
Meaning 8 attack dice.
Oh God. Yikes.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it.
Delta.
Don't try it. Oh, good.
Damn
oh,
it.
nice. 4 failures. Okay.
Okay. Oh boy.
So
I'm so sorry. My
one of your crits becomes a failure.
just I'm sorry. Just
You know.
two shakes. So 2 of my crits become a failure. One of them.
1.
Okay. Because I rolled 2 expertise, I get 2 extra crits
Jeez.
for a total of 4, which then becomes 3.
Yep.
And then I have 4 strikes on top of that.
Yeah, well,
did you block any strikes?
Try 2 less of those strikes.
Perfect. So that's a 5.
Yep. If literally if every single one of those was only damage, and that's all the damage you did, I'd be wounded. And that is not the case, I can guarantee it.
Unfortunately, the full damage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you gain strained, pinned, and I'm gonna shove you.
Okay.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
I don't
damage.
really know why I'm grabbing these, but I'm doing it.
I don't know if it's going to end the game. I gain this. Oh, actually, it does.
It does end the game. Yeah, I know. I
Sorry.
checked.
Because when a character in this unit wounds an enemy primary unit or enemy secondary unit after the effect is resolved, move the struggle token 1 space toward your momentum tokens. And because I wounded him, I get that.
Yep.
I move this 1 space. Then, if the wounded unit is a primary unit, each Allied Galactic Republic unit may heal 1.
Yep.
And that's the trade-off of not having, like, if you have Obi-Wan unit with Anakin unit and he does that, the whole lot of them get to go ahead and heal 1, which is incredible, which I would have desperately needed with all of these conditions you were able to place on me. So that's that, and that was I would have used his I'm going to end this had that gone worse.
Right.
And then that means I have 1, 2, 3.
That is game.
That's game.
Beautifully done.
And you
Beautifully done.
Beautifully done. I am so mad, by the way, that I didn't get to use Django more effectively because I
mean,
love him so much. But
did
Anakin
nothing.
and
did nothing.
Oh, it got one turn.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But
The last two struggles are some of the shortest I've ever seen.
I know,
Yeah.
that was insane. That was why it was like when you were just like easily dominating that second one, I was like, this third one might be tough. Like I might have to
I
like
spread out so I could like get some places,
Yeah.
right? But ending
you did-
using her just before the end.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about how that was gonna mean she's not gonna get to go for a while. So I was kind of like, if it's there,
And also, you could have not done what you did and try to help me make my optimal choice.
If these were
and then you
positioned
would
the
have
other
been, like,
way, it would have been
it would have been
more
a
of
different
a
game because you would
struggle.
have had
but-
that. You would have had that from the beginning, and then this would have been here. We would have had to try to contest with her, and yada yada. Like Anakin probably would have gone this way.
Yeah.
And try to have a duel of the fates up here.
Yeah, which that would have went very poorly.
But I mean, because you really hurt Dooku. He was at 7.
I mean, that
And
so
was
much
hit,
of that was
like-
from the first round too.
I know.
And then I couldn't. And then
And then, but like
these guys had more important things
if
to do.
Dooku
They're
had
like,
been
"You finish him off."
drawn, what I was going to do was I wanted to use his ranged lightning, and I was going to shoot at this guy, and it was like, as long as I get one strike in, which should be
push?
easy, I could push you off and then be able to contest with all
Incredible.
my guys right there, and most likely would have taken those 2 out of the game.
That was excellent. That was excellent.
Again, another handshake, of course. I think also because some of this game is just sort of like having to think about things while you're doing them and how much synergy everything has. I wish we could have been making more Star Wars puns. I wish we could have been
know.
making more jokes the whole way. But you know what?
Just in it too
It's
too
two in
far,
it,
too
two,
deep.
2 in it, two win it.
Yeah.
And that's 2 N's in there. That's a INNIT. 2
Yeah.
in it, 2 win it.
Yeah.
I just want to say it one more time, just so we have it.
We'll
eight
make sure
times
we
in a
have it on
row.
camera.
Yeah.
Ray, so you can pick your favorite.
2 win it, 2 win it. One more time. 2 win it, 2 win it.
We're good, right? We're going to go. I
I
can leave.
feel like we can get the hell out of here.
Democracy dies.
Yeah.
Yay! With thunderous applause.
What's another Star Wars?
We're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
That's right. You will not take it from me.
Forget about it, Anakin. I'm high now.
Was that like
Easier
a
for
Chinatown? Is that a Chinatown reference?
That's also a George Lucas film, right?
Yeah.